Imagine, you fill out a form, make an appointment with the doctor, and a few weeks later, you're officially killed. Legally, with documents and witnesses. This isn't a dystopia. 12 countries around the world currently operate a system that allows people to choose the date of their own death. It's called euthanasia. For over 100 years, the word was taboo. Today, it's a medical service with a waiting list, a price tag, and a protocol. And the number of people seeking it only grows every year. While most countries consider it murder, a small group of states have long been issuing official permits and keeping detailed statistics. We'll explain how it works from the inside, who uses it, how much it costs, and why many believe the system has gone far beyond all reasonable limits. This issue affects more than just the sick. If the trend continues, in 20 years it could become available where you live. Let's start from the beginning. The first country to officially legalize euthanasia was the Netherlands in 2002, after 3 decades of debate. Since then, the numbers have only grown. 11 more countries around the world have joined them. The list grows every year. Let's take a look at what's really going on within this system. In the Netherlands, euthanasia is an official medical procedure. 1 in 20 people dies this way, almost 10,000 people a year. The procedure goes like this. You submit an application twice. 2 independent doctors confirm the diagnosis, and on the appointed day, the doctor comes to you with the medication. In 2024, 54 married couples died this way. Together, on the same day, the doctor administered 2 injections back-to-back, right in the same room. That same year, 1 child underwent this procedure, officially and legally, with a confirmed diagnosis and written consent from a medical commission. In Belgium, the same system has been in place since 2002. It is the only place in the world where children of any age are allowed to submit such an application. Around 2,000 people a year in Belgium alone. 40% of the procedures take place not in a hospital, but right in the patient's apartment, in a familiar setting. All of this was legalized as a last resort for those dying of cancer and experiencing unbearable pain. Today, the list of grounds for euthanasia has become completely different. We'll discuss this at the end. An interesting fact: about 70% of those who receive permission to leave do not return for the procedure itself. They are satisfied with the fact that they now have a choice. Switzerland legalized assisted dying back in 1942. It became the only country where any foreigner can travel for this purpose. It's called death tourism. People buy a one-way ticket to Zurich, rent an apartment for a few days, sign the paperwork, and never return. The city's most famous organization has assisted thousands of foreigners with their deaths. 90% of clients are from countries where such assistance doesn't exist. The price is around 7,000 euros. Funerals and cremations are arranged for an additional fee. Everything is filmed. You confirm in front of the camera that this is your conscious choice. The typical itinerary: you arrive, see the city if you can, then doctors, documents, and a glass of medication. The entire tour takes several days. In 2011, Zurich residents voted. Should foreigners be banned from coming to their city to die? 85% said no, let them come. 60 containers of ashes were once found in Lake Zurich, the remains of the organization's foreign clients, who had no one to claim them. The scandal spread worldwide. The flow of applicants has increased several-fold in recent years. Organizations maintain waiting lists, provide online consultations, and accept applications months in advance. In September 2024, a capsule was found in a forest near Zurich. Inside was a dead 64-year-old American woman. Police arrested several people. The capsule resembles the hull of a small spaceship. You lie down inside, press a button, and within a minute, all the oxygen is replaced by nitrogen. You fall asleep and never wake up. The creator says the goal is to completely remove doctors from the process. No prescription pills, no injections, just a button and gas. Death without medicine. Before entering, you take an online test to ensure your mental clarity. If you pass, you receive a code for 24 hours. After that, everything is in your hands. Swiss authorities declared the capsule violated product safety laws. The organizers were arrested. One of them took his own life a few months later. The development cost over $1 million. The creators called it a revolution. Critics put it more simply: a beautiful gas chamber, printed on a 3D printer. The capsule is custom made for a specific person, according to their measurements. The shape is supposed to resemble a ship, so that the final minutes feel like a journey somewhere farther. The first client was rejected, finding signs of mental derangement. They found another. The procedure took place in the forest, hidden from the authorities. This is the first and, so far, only known case. In the Netherlands and Belgium, euthanasia is now permitted for people without terminal illnesses. A single diagnosis is sufficient: prolonged depression or chronic anxiety disorder. A young 29-year-old woman from the Netherlands was granted permission to end her life. She was physically healthy. The diagnosis included depression, anxiety, and personality disorder. Canada has gone even further. In 2023, 15,000 people underwent this procedure there, more than in any other country on the planet in a single year. Official reasons include fear of becoming a burden to loved ones, lack of money for treatment, and loneliness. One man received permission after being unable to pay his rent. Canadian doctors admit that there are cases where a patient meets all the criteria formally, but their life could have been saved. The Commission still grants permission. Starting in 2027, Canada plans to open this program to people who have no physical illness at all, only mental disorders. Where is the line between choice and pressure, between treatment and refusal? While some countries are debating, others are already handing out coupons. Subscribe to the channel and watch other episodes. This is important.